YouTube, and welcome back to my random thoughts on Thursdays. This time I think I'm going to talk a little bit about midlife crises. Alright, so if you are a new viewer to my vlog, you may not know that the whole reason I started my vlog in the first place was last year I was turning 40. And I decided it would be a fun project to record all my memories of every year of my life, counting down all the way to my 40th birthday. Started off with age 39 and my memories of my 39th year, and then kind of counting backwards down, so it was like 39 days before my birthday and then 38 days before, etc. And so if you check out my channel, all of those videos are actually still on there. Those are some of my earliest videos that I ever did on this channel. So since turning 40, and I'm now 41 because my birthday just passed, I have been starting to do a lot of things for self-improvement. One is health and fitness. You may or may not recall that I injured my knee earlier this year because I was screwing around while trying to exercise with the Wii Active 2 program. And instead of doing the exercise properly, I was dancing around and I kind of screwed up my knee. So that kind of was an epic fail on my part. And so I've been struggling a lot this year to try and get into a routine so that I can get fit again. I have been overweight for a while now. I've felt rather bad about it, but I hate exercise. I'm one of those people that I don't get an exercise high like some people do. And so every time I exercise, I just feel like crap while I'm doing it, after I'm doing it, before I'm doing it. So I really don't enjoy it at all. But I know it's an important thing I have to do. And now that I'm getting older, now that I'm 40, I'm going through perimenopause, I've got all this crap going on. And if I don't start taking care of myself, it's really going to, not be good for me in the long run. I mean, I'd like to live a long, healthy life, and you can't live a long, healthy life if you don't take care of yourself. So to that end, I've been struggling with different things. I tried the Wii and the Wii Active and Active 2 and all that stuff, and that didn't work. Just walking our dogs around the block doesn't really do it for me. I need more than that. It's one thing I've always known with myself, and that's one of the reasons I struggle with exercise, is because I need to do quite a bit of it in order to have any significant impact on my weight. And as I've gotten older, that's even more true than before. So now, finally at the end of August, I joined a gym. And I am now going 6 days a week, which for me is phenomenal because, like I said, I absolutely hate it, but I'm doing it. I'm actually doing cardio 4 days a week now for 30 minutes on the elliptical. I'm trying to go as intensely as I possibly can. And I've been slowly increasing, it's a CrossFit elliptical, so I'm slowly increasing the cross ramp and then also the resistance on it. And then so I do that 4 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And then 3 days a week I do strength training. I know at my age it's really important that I do strength training to try and avoid osteoporosis. So I'm kind of working on that as well. So Tuesday and Thursdays I just do kind of a warm-up, and then I do this whole circuit of strength training. And then Saturdays I do the full half hour of elliptical and strength training. I'm hoping to rearrange my schedule in such a way next year so that I can actually do the cardio all 6 days a week for the half hour, and then also include, continue to do the strength training as well, and keep working upwards on that one. So wish me luck. So far I've been doing it since the end of August. I've only taken like 3 weeks off. 1 week because I was sick. 1 week because of the honeymoon, and then the week after that was Thanksgiving week, and like the gym was closed for part of the time, and it was family and just all that kind of insanity. So I didn't really get back into the gym again until the week after Thanksgiving. But now I'm so far a week and a half back and going strong, and and hope to continue doing that throughout the holidays and everything else. Another component of all that is my diet, eating a low-carb diet for the most part. Low-carb meaning eating lean proteins, lean meat and fish and chicken, etc., with lots of veggies, some fruit, some grains here and there, no processed grains, so no bread, no pasta, pizza, etc. I've eliminated all of that. I've also eliminated all processed sugar from my diet, so I'm not eating anything with processed sugar in it, and I'm not adding processed sugar. I actually have a natural sweetener called erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol that occurs in fruit, and I use that for my tea and coffee and things. And like I said, it's doing some grains, like I do quinoa, which is technically a seed and not a grain, but people eat it like a grain. Sometimes I do barley, sometimes I do like whole grain wheat, like wheat berry salads and that kind of thing. So I do get some grains in my diet, some fiber that way. Most of my fiber is coming from the veggies that I'm eating. Anyway, so I've got this whole thing where I'm changing my eating lifestyle, my exercise, and just trying to be fit and healthy. And that's definitely kind of a midlife crisis kind of thing. But there's other things I'm doing as well. You know, I hit 40, and of course you got to go through all of these various medical tests. You know, for women, it's the mammogram, which I actually had a scare with that, because they actually, oh, we see something concerning in your mammogram. You need to go get another one along with an ultrasound. And I was like, you know, freaking out. Thankfully, it turned out to be completely benign and nothing to worry about. But, you know, for the several days that I had to wait to take the next set of tests and get the results, it was like, you know, really, really don't want to get that kind of news. Because of family history, one of the things I actually still need to do, and I haven't done yet, is get a colonoscopy, which doesn't sound like fun either, but, you know, be that as it may, that's important. I've been trying to catch up with my dental work. I kind of didn't go to the dentist for a while. Long story, just had a lot of problems with dentists in the past, and just feeling like being taken advantage of by dentists, and a whole long history there. But finally got around to going back to the dentist and got a few issues fixed. And then one of the things I'm doing now is I went to an orthodontist, and I'm now wearing Invisalign braces, which I don't know if you can hear the lisp when I'm talking. I definitely hear the lisp when I'm talking, but you can't really see the braces very well. I mean, that's the whole point of wearing Invisalign. But trying to straighten my teeth, because I've always been very self-conscious of my crooked teeth. A lot of people say they don't even notice how crooked my teeth are, but I do. And I grind my teeth at night, so that's one of the reasons why Invisalign was a better choice for me, because it helps act as a mouth guard where the metal braces don't, and you can't really wear a mouth guard with the metal braces, as far as I know. But anyway, so yeah, I'm doing that, and if you want, I'll do a real quick little, like, these are my teeth with the Invisalign on them. So here, see? And you can see the little bit of crooked overlap here and a little bit of crooked down here. And then I have a bit of an overbite as well. But that should all be corrected. Actually, this is the end of the 2 weeks since I've been wearing them. And so I actually change out and get the next set of aligners in today. So what you do is you take them out when you eat, you take them out when you brush your teeth every day. And then at the end of 2 weeks, you take them out and put a new set in. And you change them out every 2 weeks. And you only get, like, they gave me 5 sets, so for 10 weeks worth. And then the orthodontist wants to see me again, check to see the progress. Is it going where they want it to go? Do they need to make any adjustments? That kind of thing. It's not cheap. Thankfully, insurance is helping with part of it. But there's some medical necessity behind it. I mean, obviously, from a vanity perspective, yes, I really want straighter teeth. But I've never done it because I couldn't justify spending the money for such a vanity kind of thing. But my dentist has discovered that because of the way my teeth are crooked, it's actually causing problems with my gums. And so he was like, well, you know, he ended up having to do fillings along my gum line because my gums were receding. And he's like, you really need to get these straightened out so they hit properly, so they don't pull the gum line. The gums aren't pulling in a bad way. So I was like, okay, well, there's a medical reason for it. Now I can justify spending the money on these things. So, so yeah, in another year and a half. I mean, I've got basically a year and a half of Invisalign that I'm going to be wearing these. But hopefully before the end of all of the Invisalign finishes up, I'll also be at a fit and healthy weight. Getting to the fit and healthy weight, I'm not too concerned with. I've done it before. I'm pretty sure I can do it again. My challenge is going to be keeping it off, continuing, because right now my motivation for going to the gym is I feel fat and I want to lose weight. And that's good enough incentive for me to keep going to exercise. Once the weight's off, usually that's when I get lazy. I'm like, well, I'm thin now. Yay, I could take a day off and another day and another day, and before I know it, I'm fat again. So, so that's going to be a huge challenge for me, is to make sure that I keep going with it. So here's wishing me luck on that one. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the bulk of what I wanted to talk about today, was just the fact that I hit 40 and I start working on trying to do more improvements with myself. As far as my channel goes, I have a couple of things I wanted to kind of announce. I'm obviously going to continue doing my random thoughts on Thursdays. As I've said before, I really want to try and do these weekly and not every other week. I'm still working towards getting that goal accomplished. So there may be a new episode next week, or if not, in 2 weeks. Still working that out. But with my Let's Play videos, one of the things I want to do is also get those going on a regular schedule. And I've got so many different Let's Play series going on right now. I've got like 5 or 6 different games. And I've decided I'm going to pare that down a little bit because I think it's just too many games. And I want to try and do it on a regular schedule. So I've kind of come up with these catchy little names. So I'm going to do Minecraft Mondays. So every Monday there'll be a new Minecraft episode. World of Warcraft or WoW Wednesdays. So there'll be a new episode of my World of Warcraft series. And for World of Warcraft, I've decided I'm going to continue with the Pandaren Monk. And I'm going to not show my Blood Elf Death Knight. Because with her, I'm just enjoying just sitting there and just leveling her without recording what I'm doing, and without, you know, having to, you know, like making sure I've got good camera angles as I'm playing. I just want to play. Anyway, and then also I'm going to do Sim Saturdays. And I'm calling it Sim Saturdays and not Sims Saturdays, because I may switch up between Sims 3 or in SimCity. If I'm feeling particularly ambitious, I may do an episode of both on the same day. Obviously, I pre-record everything. Most of the work for me is editing everything together and doing the voiceovers. And so I'm going to try and get ahead of the game and try and get a whole bunch of them kind of lined up so that I can just, you know, starting hopefully next week, if not the week after, you know, just start cranking them out. So that's the game plan for me right now. That means I'm cutting out Diablo 3 and I'm cutting out Ion. I don't think either one of those was terribly popular in terms of people viewing them anyway. And Ion isn't getting played by a lot of people anyhow, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and at least pause that one right now. I'm not going to remove any of those videos from my channel. The playlists are going to remain up. I'm just not going to be putting up any new Diablo 3s or Ions for a while, if ever. So that's the plan, is there will be new videos every Monday, every Wednesday, hopefully pretty soon every Thursday for my vlogs, and then every Saturday. So that's going to be my schedule going forward. If it doesn't happen in December, it's definitely going to start happening in January. So at any rate, keep your eyes open for that, and I want to thank you for joining me today, and happy holidays. As you can see, I've got the Christmas tree up already. So happy holidays to everyone, and until next time, bye-bye.